We have got a lot of mysteries to solve. We've called the bluff on the reality that we were seeing. Now, I think it's some sort of virtualium. It might actually be that we're still in the tree of life, I don't know, but I said it was the virtualium. And I tried to eject myself from it, and this is where we are. So let's figure out what's happening. Examine this virtualium. The pedestal. Something started emerging from what looked like a puddle. They were hands made of stone. Spherical metal object rested in them. Interaction mode. Is that a thing? Huh. I don't have interaction mode. I don't know why I don't have access to that. It's not like a... Right, let's take a closer look at the inspect the object first. The sphere looked like some sort of metal device. It wasn't fixed to the stone hands. I instinctively opened up a deck code analyzing programs, but the list was empty. I didn't have access to them. Take a closer look at the statue. These arms belonged to a woman. Her fingers were slender and tipped with long nails. I noticed tiny veins on the back of her hands. Infotainer. There must have been more. I imagined the rest of the statue submerged in the liquid. Let's pick up the sphere. My touch activated the sphere and it flew up on its own. An emitter switched on and displayed a silhouette resembling Eleonora. Welcome to Axis Mundae, Scott. She sounded like a speaker from an ancient instructional video. I'm Eleonora's V-Ghost. I'll help you understand this place and how to find me. Take a closer look at the projection. She looked natural, but her movements seemed mechanical. If she was a V-Ghost, the psychoscan she was based on must have been of poor quality. You're in Axis Mundae, a place governed by special rules. Your programs won't work here and you can't log out using conventional methods. The sphere that you see in front of you is called the Codebreaker. I created this program to help you survive. I need your permission in order to assign the program to you. Just say the word activation. Let's inspect it first. Assigning an unknown program to myself didn't seem like a good idea, but I didn't have much choice. Leave. Right, I want to have a look and see if there's anything that I'm missing here. I wonder what this is. Interaction mode. It's not a skill. Right, let's activate it. Activation. Activation complete. Codebreaker has several operating modes. The programs that you should adjust to yourself. It was made that way so I could only be traced by a human. You unlock each mode by acquiring an associated aspect. Aspects are one of this virtualium's mechanics. Breathe deep, exhale with your mouth, repeat, breathe out faster, spontaneously. Close your eyes, what makes you calm, think of it. Listen to my thoughts. I took a couple of digital breaths and allowed my inner observer to explore my thoughts as if they were new mobiles flying by. There were plenty and each vehicle represented a different node of associations. I hadn't realised my mind was racing so much. The V-Ghost flickered and vanished. The sphere ascended and stopped above my shoulder. Codebreaker's light turned green and it cast a beam that generated a hollow projection. I see that it worked. Welcome back. Her face lit up with a smile. She moved naturally and freely. Her movements weren't mechanical anymore, and her eyes looked more conscious, more human. I hoped she would answer my questions. Now Codebreaker will follow you wherever you go. You can also engage in a slightly limited conversation with me. I've got a lot of questions. I've been listening to you carefully, but now I have a lot of questions. Yes, just remember that my utterances are limited for now. It's been designed that way on purpose. You'll get a fuller picture once you unlock Codebreaker's remaining modes. Does Codebreaker have a camera? Everything in my deck is dead. If I survive, I'd like to share this wet ride on my social media. With the required degree of discretion, obviously. It has such a function in analysis mode, yes. It also provides you with detailed, authentic information about observed objects. There's also influence mode, which can open many hidden doors for you. I suggest you unlock it next. Shall I tell you more about it? Yes. Tell me about influence mode. Explain it to me. Leave this place and enter the labyrinth of Axis Mundae. It's a complex structure, but Codebreaker will help you navigate it. Once you're in the labyrinth, approach the green monolith and touch it. You'll establish a link. You'll see it in Codebreaker's light. Follow the green link to the next monolith. Once you activate 3 green monoliths, the path to your goal will become clear. How to encode the paths. There are monoliths in the chambers used for programming paths. The code can come in 3 colours. Each code leads to a specific location. Remember that colours can appear multiple times in the code. Sounds complicated, but it's simpler than it seems. You're a GameDEC, you should manage. Discuss other topic, ask for directions. Where should I go? Enter the labyrinth and touch 3 monoliths. Follow the green path, it will take you to the mystery tree. There you will obtain the yellow aspect and maybe learn about the rules governing this world. I hope it'll help you find me. Other topics. Ask about the DigiNet. Oh, wait there. Ask who you are. I was supposed to make my way to your, meaning Eleonora's sanctuary. This is definitely not her penthouse. Where am I? What is this place? Your avatar is located in the Sensory World editor. Aye, okay, so that's good, that's what I thought. Its creators refer to it as Axis Mundae. It's a creator of games. What is the nature of Axis Mundae? The axis of the world, the learning tree, reality's creator, that's the myth. In practice though, Axis Mundae is all around us. It's a creator of sensory worlds, very advanced, focused on probing psychs, behavioural analysis, and multiple iterations. Who created it? And for what purpose? I got here from my sanctuary, and this one was created in Honey Bunny's computer. The sanctuary had no network connection. So assuming all is correct, then this place was also created by BWI. Why? BWI creates sensory worlds. You need an editor for that, but I have a feeling that Axis Mundae created something more than a mere sensory world. And who owns it? It's going to be BWI, isn't it? Yeah, Blue Wheel's Interactive. A few things indicate this. First, my sanctuary has no network connection, so we must all be in this company's virtualium. Second, it bears out in many of this world's mechanics. Re-educator. Ask if Axis Mundae is legal. Eleonora's hiding here is a bit strange. When somebody behaves like this, it means they're afraid. This is crime written all over it. Do you think we're in a legal environment? Good question, GameDEC. I'm terrified and confused. I'm not sure if it's normal to feel this in a place that's legal. Tell me about the mechanics of it. BWI is a leader when it comes to creating AIs. It's the only company capable of creating a living human psyche. I cannot imagine any other company creating an editor whose mechanics depend on psychological typology. 2 seconds, I'm having a drink. You have to collect data related to choices, behavioural strategies, dilemmas, human reactions. It's all in here. Now, is this the official app? If Haggis had exclusive ownership of the sanctuary, maybe Axis Mundae is also his private domain. Did Honey Bunny mention this place when he sent you to get me? Honey Bunny, okay, so she calls him Honey Bunny. No. This could mean 2 things. Either he doesn't know about this place, or he didn't think he could be breached from the sanctuary. Okay. Tell me about the DigiNet. Who Eleonora is the DigiNet? Who is she really? I didn't know much about her. She's Director Haggis's perfect partner, all his dreams made manifest. No flaws, no anger, no pretense or expectations, all smiles and love. I am conditioned to love Honey Bunny, to meet his expectations, to wait for him. I didn't escape the sanctuary. So how can we trust you? I was placed here against my will. I discovered something horrible, so I had to hide. I hope you find me. Where is the DigiNet? It's in a safe, isn't it? I'm not sure where I am now. I set out for this place discovered by our mutual friend Ken. He called it the Fringe. It's a place between the borders of 2 sensory worlds. There's a crack in there that allows you to jump from this world to another. Maybe that's how he fell. It's the only way for you as well. What's your goal? She doesn't want to be here. Can you see where we are? It's inhuman, a strange place. I want someone to find her and to help her. It's not death. Ah, Codebreaker is the key. Why is Codebreaker the key? The key to what? To a pair of doors. First, it's a safeguard. Only a human can use Codebreaker and understand its mechanics. It ensures that it won't be found by Jester. Second, the world around us is largely based on this program's mechanics. With it, you'll be able to move around this place without getting lost. Tell me about the ties to the world. The reality around us is used to examine people's behaviours. It has well-developed typology-based mechanics. Many links that exist here operate on major behavioural strategies: confrontational, empathetic, inspirational, and analytical. It's astonishing, but you can move around here by launching, as if within yourself, different combinations of these strategies. Right, let's go. Good luck. And luck is what we will need. Acquire the influence mode. Ah, here we go. We have to follow the green path. Labyrinth is full of interesting places. You can find each place if you know its code. A code is a combination of 3 colours. You can set a colour by clicking pylons available on each platform. Clicking a pylon codes a colour. It also unlocks paths that lead you forward. The colour of each path reveals the colour of the pylon that will be available on the next platform. Wait there. The colour of each path reveals the colour of the pylon that will be available on the next platform. This is sending me back, isn't it? Oh, it's changed. This isn't actually working, is it? The tree. Codebreaker hummed next to my head. I activated the interaction mode and summoned the Diginet's V-Ghost. The mystery tree. I brought you here so you could unlock a new Codebreaker mode. It might also help you better understand reality. Ask about the tree. What kind of tree is that? Looks different from the rest of the local architecture. I was about to ask you the same question. Look at it. What do you see? A fragment of a separate system. It seems to be part of a different system than the one I'm standing on. I call it a mystery tree, though that's just a romanticised name for a data access point. You can connect your Codebreaker to this point to gain access to the database. All you need is an interface. Suggest a solution. You said that I need an interface. Maybe I could create it. Excellent idea. Yes, that's possible. Take a piece of the tree. A twig or a leaf will do. It will serve as an aspect stimulus that will unlock the influence mode. This mode will allow you to influence the tree and create a physical interface with the Codebreaker. Look at the tree. I looked at the tree and noticed a single fruit among the metallically shimmering leaves. It looked like an apple. Ask about the fruit. Is that an apple? I know nothing about mystery tree fruit. Looks like bait. A sweet promise. It could be a trap or some sort of defense system. I'm going to break a twig. I reached for the nearest twig and broke it. The cracking sound echoed as if I had broken a thick branch, not an offshoot. I felt a tingling sensation in my fingers and my arm stiffened. It wasn't a pleasant feeling. You see? It worked. Codebreaker has received the required aspect stimulus. Influence mode has been unlocked. Switch Codebreaker's mode and try it out. Then we'll discuss how you can find me, Eleonora. That's what you're here for, remember? Let's try and switch the mode mentally. Maybe it's linked to me. As soon as I formulated the thought, Codebreaker switched to influence mode. Nice. The V-Ghost disappeared and Codebreaker changed colour. The way it moved also changed. Create an interface in the tree. I issued a mental command. The orb sent a wave that created a hollow in the tree. I guessed it was Codebreaker's physical interface. It looked like the tree had given me access to its secrets. What was inside and what would be processing this data entail on a technical level. Oh, see, look, now we've got the different modes. Let's consult the psychoscan. It focused and Codebreaker switched to interaction mode, summoning the Diginet V-Ghost. You called? I intend to retrieve data from this tree. How does it work? Am I going to read it? Will there be video files? Anything I should be aware of? Transfer will proceed directly to your head, a bit like Obi-coins, but much faster. It can be dangerous. Besides, the stuff you'll learn may change how you see the world. It may change your life. Be aware of that. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. How do I find Eleonora and leave Access Mundae? You said that normal ways of logging out don't work here. Then how do I get out of this labyrinth? And how do I find Eleonora? Follow my trail. I also wish to leave Access Mundae. I believe freedom awaits me outside. To reach the fringe, you must first brave the expanse. A seemingly endless road. Don't worry, I imported a vehicle from another game there. Go to the expanse and look for the next clue. Tell me about the remaining modes. How do I unlock them? Domination mode allows you to make use of this program's combat capabilities. Activating it requires stimulus from the red aspect. Analysis mode will give you detailed information about all the elements of this space. It requires the blue aspect. As you follow my trail, meaning Eleonora's trail, you should obtain the aspects needed to unlock these modes. How do I get to the expanse? You can encode the path by touching monoliths in the chambers. You'll need a specific colour sequence for that. The verse holds the colour sequence. Remember, it's sometimes worth listening to your gut so you don't lose energy wandering around. If you follow these words, you'll reach the expanse. I trust you to solve the riddle. Right, we've been through all of these. Okay, that seems to have been a great success. Okay, so we can either go combat mode by domination mode, or I kind of want domination mode just in case. So that is red. Yellow. Right, I don't know what yellow is. Right, okay. That's a dead end. So you can get a dead end. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll follow yellow. This is it. Whatever yellow is, we're here. The stranger. The character came alive as I approached. I summoned Codebreaker. I had it examine that someone. Codebreaker revealed an encrypted message in this NPC. It was information on how to get to the Expanse. Code green. Yellow green. Green, yellow, green. What is that? One of the simulation NPCs, it seemed Eleonora downloaded him from the NPC repository and embedded a hint in him for you. Green, yellow, green. Why didn't she embed the hint in you? 2 seconds, lads. I need to write this down because I want to forget that. Green, yellow, green. Good stuff. Right. Why didn't she embed the hint in you? I'm guessing she scattered the information for safety reasons. A large amount of information in one place could be intercepted and then deleted or modified. Okay. That sort of precaution makes sense. I trust you will find Eleonora despite these difficulties. Okay, but I need to fucking get red now. Let's just see where yellow takes. See, look. It's... I want to see where just yellow takes me. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Back to the start. That's good. Yellow, yellow, yellow takes me back to the start. Now we can inquire about this. Interaction mode. Talk to the V-Ghost. I'm listening, GameDEC. Okay. End the conversation. I'm going to take her out. Pull out the statue. At first I wanted to grab it by the arms and pull it up, but Codebreaker somehow read my mind and made the statue emerge on its own. Is that fucking No, it's not. I thought it was Umbra there. The world and its inhabitants had been giving me a hard time. I had seen the face of evil, and yet the statue filled me with comfort. Her look was full of love and hope, but for what? A better future? The kindness in people's hearts? Compassion? Either way, I felt better. I need analysis mode. Take a closer look at the statue. The woman looked like a perfect imagining of Eleonora, the best possible version of a person, the one we would see in inspired dreams. She had something important in her raised arms. Few statues hold pointless objects after all. The pose emanated strength and sensitivity. I need the remaining modes. Domination modes, that's what I need. So I need analysis if I'm to get to that. Does that mean the other colours have become available? Right, we're going to have to go green. Then yellow. Then green. Ah. We can't do that yet. Yellow. Ah, look, it's a different path appeared. Green, yellow. Green, green, yellow. The fucking unicorn. Right, I can't actually interact with the unicorn, which is weird. Oh. Yellow. I've just realised the code appears on the top of the screen. I don't think I've went yellow, yellow, yellow before. Oh no, yellow, yellow, yellow takes me back to the statue. Okay. Fuck. Green. Let's follow the opposite. If we pick green, let's always choose the yellow path. Ah, yellow. Green, this is it. This is the place to the vehicle, but the long straight road led past the horizon. I couldn't see where it ended. It vanished into the airy landscape. The road here was divided by a wide crevice. I've reached the place you mentioned, but I can't go any further. Obstacle could be a problem. I'm surprised I didn't know about it. Eleanor wanted you to collect an item here that would help you unlock Codebreaker's Domination mode. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. It's the car, isn't it? The vehicle had been imported from a game, I guess, from Twisted and Perverted. It's the car that Ken drove into the Jester. Ask the V-Ghost about the car. Tell me about it. This is my vehicle. I imported it from another game. I meant to cross at the Expanse with it. I don't know if I mean Eleonora can make it. Express hope. I hope she made it. There's only one way to find out, crossing the Expanse and reaching the Fringe. Inside the car might be an item that will let you unlock Codebreaker's Domination mode. Let's look under the car. There were a few black puddles. They looked like they were alive. I reached out with my hand. The stains behaved like ferrofluid. Spiky nodules extended towards my fingers. It was a typical graphic representation of a breached firewall. Naturally, no barrier was here, because it didn't really look like that. Sometimes game engines toggled an option which showed if someone was messing with the safeguards. It showed up as these stains. Everything suggested that someone had breached the firewall protecting this car. Open the car. I reached for the handle but immediately gave up. The windows, doors, flaps and tyres all made from a uniform object with no moving parts. Gain access to the car. From what I managed to observe, Codebreaker modified a few parameters of the car's code. I think I deleted the parameter that detected collisions with the moving object. My hand could now penetrate the car's interior. Look under the seat. It was a sheet of real paper. I took it out and uncrumpled it. Paper used to be so pliable. Someone had written something on it. Want to find the gallery? Looking for inspiration? Your impatience and optimism will help you find it. Start the car. I turned the key in the ignition. The combustion engine creaked and let out a few jolts, but didn't start. I only managed to turn on the headlights. They gave off a faint light. Something flashed at the edge of the chasm. A small light started blinking on the passenger side, revealing the glove box. I hadn't noticed it before. Search it. What do we have here? Rings, wings, wigs, leather gloves, lipstick and a hand mirror. A pistol, heavy, made of metal. Real, whatever that means here. Cheater, look at the gun in the glove box. It was a Fenris Mark II, a decent piece from T&P. I reached for the grip when something dawned on me. Laying there with all that junk, the gun should have had scratches on its breech block, grazes or prints, considering somebody put it there. This hand cannon looked to be in mint condition. I got the impression it was floating, not touching anything. Was it a trick? Right, let's leave it for now. Clues. Black footprints led from the car to the abyss. They ended there. The glitch. The car's headlights revealed something hanging over the abyss. Was it some glitch? Take a closer look. It looked like a flickering window. Through the window I could see scenes from different virtualia. Isle of Pumpkins in harvest time, a moonlit bridge in the Knight's Code, a guy in a kinky suit running in place, probably twisted and perverted. Using Codebreaker, I could try and hold on to one of those scenes for longer. Maybe it would interlock with the local world. Let's link Access Mundae to Harvest Time. I feel like Harvest Time is going to be the least affected by the cult. I wondered what Codebreaker did when contacting the game to the creative program. Did I just try to blend one with the other? I wanted to try something else. Right, let's link Access Mundae to Knight's Code. Now, if this said, was that a bridge? Maybe that bridge is the person. Oh, it's the bridge. We're going to create a bridge across the chasm. I understand now. It actually brings it to this world. Thankfully, I didn't need to have Codebreaker's abilities. It just gave its orders. What exactly was it doing? I had no idea. Going to create a bridge. Bang! There we go. Awesome. The road was cut across by a wide crevice. Look down. I couldn't see the bottom. From my experience, it just wasn't there. Fiesta. Why do I still find people being surprised so surprising? Your name is Scott. This time I'll feign being surprised, but your surprise is obviously real. Agree. Yes, I'm surprised by this meeting. I received a report of an intruder from the Access Mundae system. What are you doing here? The wrinkles around the fool's eyes formed part of a nasty smile, but the look itself was glazed and dispassionate. Ask what happened in the Tree of Knowing. How about you first explain what happened in our last meeting? Remember the Tree of Knowing? You shouldn't remember that event, it's an error. So, in the interest of our good relationship, can we agree that it never happened? This will make things much simpler. Demand an explanation. You answering my question will do a lot towards improving our relationship. What happened here? What happened there? You encountered an anomaly called 314. I'm trying to eliminate it, which is difficult, as I can't detect it. Only brain users can. It infected you. Not just you, in fact. I interrupted that process because I want to examine it in its pure state. From what I was able to read, it didn't manage to unpack in your head, but I can't be sure. The human psyche can be unpredictable. I don't know if that anomaly is presently influence you, which makes me doubt if I can trust you with any more information. And now to get back to my question, what are you doing here? I'm saying nothing. I didn't say anything, my silence carried a clear message. He was silent as well. He tilted his head like a predator assessing its prey. What do you want from me? You're a GameDEC. How about a small job? Listen to the proposal. Speak. We have a problem in Access Mundae. A problem with doors, breaches and cracks leading to sensory worlds. I'm having trouble patching those. Can you handle this? Tell me about your troubles. You said you're having trouble patching those breaches. Could you elaborate on that? It's a headache that comes back every now and then with new safeguards. I'm not sure I'll be able to patch it in optimal time. And why do you think I'll be able to crack those safeguards? Because, for some reason, you seem to be able to deal with them. The black substance you went through has a similar code. And what are you offering? I'll let you stay in this place even though you're not supposed to be here. Sounds like blackmail. I'm not a good negotiator. Tell me what you need and you'll get it. I want information. Aspects. Information. Aspects. I need aspects. Lots of aspects. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, but I'm surprised you mentioned them. Do you know like what you're asking? It's like going through your insides without cutting your skin. But okay, you'll get what you want. I don't trust you, actually. Promises don't count anything. I don't trust you, fool. Words are cheap, aren't they? How can they Sorry, how then can you convince anybody of anything? I guarantee that agreeing to my request will get you my immediate support. Jester made a few gestures, shuffling the code characters hovering around him. Whatever you do, the journey will be long. This vehicle will make it as quick as a heartbeat. Refuse. I won't be your errand boy. Pity. Jester snapped his fingers and the car was gone. In that case, I have nothing more to say. Shit, how do I get domination mode? Oh shit. Fuck me. The fucking gun. I bet you the gun was domination mode. Should have fucking taken it. Why didn't I fucking take it? Right. Give me this bastard. Wait, what have we got now? Oh good, I saved it when we raised that out of the thing, didn't I? Excellent. Right, okay, so we're not actually that far away from what we need to be. Right, so I know how to get there. It's green. Yellow. Right, that's wrong, isn't it? Where's this taking me? I've never been here before. Oh, that's back to the bloody thing. Yeah, sometimes it's not that easy to get green, yellow, green. I've just realised, whatever you click, it still shows you the different colours that will be on the different platform. Right, well let's save it before we... Green, yellow, yellow. Does this always lead me to the unicorn? Shit, I didn't actually know how I got green, yellow, green. Now this is the guy. I spoke to the stranger before. Codebreaker revealed an encrypted message in the NPC. Yeah, oh. Okay, so I'd never got him prior to saving it. Right, I'm going to save it here. After I get to green, yellow, green. Green. This is so fucking weird, I can't actually get it. Let's start afresh. This should take us to the tree. Yellow. I can't fucking get yellow. Right, I'm going somewhere else. How the hell did I do that last time? You have to click it. Fuck lads, I'm stuck here forever. I can't do it. We need yellow, yellow, yellow. That's how you do it. Right, yellow, yellow, yellow takes us back to the start. So let's do that. Yellow. Yellow. Right, we'll be back at the start here. And now, we should be able to go green, yellow, green, hopefully. Ah, follow the yellow path. There we go. Green. Yellow. Green. Right, let me save it here. Right, I want to take the gun this time. Talk to the ghost. What? Take the gun from the glove box. Why is this different? It was a trap. I earned the red aspect and that was probably what it was all about, but my avatar started falling apart. Someone Codebreaker with my mind, something happened. We were absorbing the aspect I had earned. Was I becoming delirious? You now code the paths using 3 colours. That opens up a lot of new possibilities, consider that. Analysis mode requires the blue aspect. It will give you detailed information about this world. Unfortunately, I do not know where it is. The path to the fringe begins with the colour blue. Therefore, you need to obtain the blue aspect for Codebreaker. Unfortunately, I do not know the sequence that will take you there. Eleonora stored it in the memory of NPCs. You can try locating them. Or find a way through trial and error, okay. Wasn't it weird that I couldn't look under the car that time? It's so weird. Let's leave. I'm not going to do that yet. Right, so I've got all the aspects, so now how do I leave? Maybe I don't leave. Wasn't that weird? Like, I didn't have the option to look under the car and things that time. So we have to get across here, don't we? Right, we're going to link with the Knight's Code. Get the bridge. Now let's fuck this jester up. It was a bridge and it fit. The glitch disappeared without a trace. Maybe the jester's the good guy, but I've made my decision now. Agree with him this time. I want to do exactly the same choices. What happened in the Tree of Knowing? Demand explanation. Say nothing. What do you want from me? Listen to the proposal. What are you offering? Now, I'm actually not going to say aspects, I want to say information. Let's just keep him in the dark. Finish the job and I'll satisfy your curiosity. I don't trust you. Ask me about your troubles. I don't trust you. Refuse. Fuck you. Pity. Right, in that case I have nothing more to say to you. Invoke the Psycho Scan. Let me introduce you to someone. Psycho Scan of Digionate Eleonora. So oh, fuck's sake, I didn't even want to do that. What the hell? I didn't even want to do that. I didn't understand what it meant. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I wish games would just fucking spell things out for you. I didn't realise it was going to invoke her. I'm trying to keep her a secret. I want to shoot the cunt. Fuck him. Fuck him. What? Oh, lads. My save game did work. My save game did. I must have saved the game when I was at the car, but every time you load into this area, you automatically start here. That's why. Okay, lads. I get it now. That's why I was a bit weird when I loaded the save game up. Right, I need to go. Let me see if I can, before I go and... Now I couldn't have left that area though. Wait there. Red? Let's go red, red, red. And try and find some NPCs. Yeah, because we couldn't have got to this area without loading the save game, could we? Because we couldn't leave. We only had a wave going forward. Strange. The Jester. Lots of them. Jester. Why do I still find people being surprised so surprising? So you have to meet him regardless. You have this conversation regardless, okay. Right, refuse. So let's dominate him. Time to test the new functions. Interesting program, are you trying to? I'll even try to laugh. Jester smiled, showing his teeth. A hissing sound escapes from his throat. That was his laugh. For a moment I could hear his echo linger in the breach. Jester disappeared. Right, so you can't actually shoot him with domination mode. Maybe the domination was a trap. But I'm not sure. Right, we need green, yellow, yellow. I'm sure that took us to the unicorn. Now. So that's the... Did you see that? Oh, that was her. So green, yellow, yellow's the guy that gives us the information on how to get the expanse, which we've already been there. So we need to try green, 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 yellow. And that'll take us to the unicorn. There we go. Alright. We can't even talk to the unicorn. Right, what I'm going to try now is green, green, red. Is this going to take me to the unicorn as well? I feel like there's going to be a lot of them that's just the unicorn because you can't interact with it. Oh no, it is someone here. An NPC suddenly morphed into Jester. I say you're lost, allow me to help you. This one time as a gesture of my goodwill. Tell me about 314. Who is 314? He's an anomaly operating outside assigned priorities, and as such he should be exterminated and analysed. What does 314 want? What are his goals? He wants to leave the simulation, like a game character wanting to go beyond his boundaries. And what's your connection to him? Why me? An excellent question. I'll answer it some other time. That's enough for now. Attack the Jester. I activated Domination mode. Wanted to see how I'd react to this provocation. I consider it an attempt to satisfy your curiosity. I hope you'll stop there. Shoot a Jester. I gave an order to Codebreaker. The machine fired a shot at the fool's direction. That was that. The fool was gone, at least for now. Green, red, red. Right, who have we got this time? I thought it would be worth analysing this NPC. I gave the command to Codebreaker. There's a path leading to the archive encoded in this NPC. Its colours are green, red and yellow. Great. Green, red and yellow. That's where we're going to get the analysis, wasn't it? Come to Papa. The mirror. I've seen this. This mirror was in the chambers of the Lord. The Lord's chambers in the last game. Oh. Shit. How do I unlock analysis mode? Requires the blue aspect. Will give detailed information about this world. You can obtain this aspect in a place called the archive. Okay. How do I do that? Right, we're not allowed in there. What was that again? Green, red, yellow. Let's try yellow, yellow, red. We might get more information. I think we have to just find the Joker over and over again. There's my lost game deck. Say hello to eternity. Let's don't do anything yet. Oh, activate the firewall. I ordered Codebreaker to generate a shield. Not much of a defense. I won't beat you, but I can slow you down. Welcome back among the living. Or a familiar place. Of course. What did I learn there? My surroundings resembles the inside of Tray of Knowing. Codebreaker is the key. After my death, my avatar respawns. Labyrinth is a mechanic based on so-called aspect. Where is Eleonora? Oh, it gives you all the codes. Yellow, 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 green, 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 red, red, red. Green, yellow, green is the expanse. Yellow, red, yellow. Well, we get shot in the archive at the minute. I'm going to go back to the archive. Yellow, red, yellow. Because I've just learned how to put up a shield. Maybe now that we know what happens, I can do that. Yellow, red, yellow. Shit, I went the wrong way. It's crap how you can't go back. I forgot where this takes me. Here's my lost game deck. Right, let's be a programmer. Raise a reflection shield. I thought the shield would reflect his. It's pointless. I switched Codebreaker to passive mode. I waited for him to make a move. Guess I didn't so much as blink. Right, let's try this again. Yellow, red, yellow. Can we not put up a shield if we know this is going to happen? What the fuck? What the hell? This is not where I thought I was. There was a flickering screen above the floor. Right, let's learn more with Cracker. I gave Codebreaker a mental order to examine which databases the monitor was connected to. Actor iterations appeared in my mind. I asked what it meant. Reports from the different scenarios the simulation actors partook in. Talk to the V-Ghost. She doesn't do anything. Touch the screen. The Lord's portrait appeared on the screen along with a small interface window. Simulation log access active. Actor law. Choose option. Analyze the active cycle. Dominant aspects yellow. Role as the Great Scholar. Fate modifier none. Right, search the reports. Access to reports from completed simulation cycles. Tell me about green. Green dominant aspect registered. Enter initial role. Oh shit, we can figure this. Clan leader, so this is wrong. Please wait. Correlation detected between the dominant aspect and their role. Preparing available reports. Report variations found. Enter optional fate modifier to narrow scope of the search. Limited resources. Actors' resources reduced. Searching results for the selected sequence. Waiting for a brief report. Galomar noticed that many Knights Code players like to talk about reincarnation and the non-fortuitousness of fate. He jumped on the trend, built a system around it, became a lord, leader of a cult based on the Han clan, and started making big money. Some inquired into the cult's legality, but nobody proved a thing. The lord brought a BLB, rejuvenated, and planned the clan's expansion. One of the screens slightly slid out from the floor. There was a message. Report on the recently optimized completed simulation cycle 315. Oh shit. 314's the previous cycle? In the central Warsaw City area? Cohesion verification in progress. The limited resources factor had a minor impact on the simulation every cycle, meeting defined criteria. So that was what it was like. Educational story. It was better to learn from someone else's choices than from my own mistakes. Right, wait there. Let's analyze the previous cycle. Lord abusing the can leader role. Recommended lowering the inspiration aspect in next iterations. Inspiration. Yellow. False prophet. Lower his inspiration. No reports available for the entered setup. The aspect and role setup entered for the actor can be examined in the next simulation cycle. Save setup. I've got no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. Right, there are available things. Enter the optional fate modifier to narrow the scope of the search. Antagonist. Even as a child, Gallimore had an uncanny intuition regarding the structure of reality. His parents encouraged their son's pursuits. Having received a physics degree, Marr wrote a thesis, Sense as a symbol of structure, a breakthrough of the understanding of matter. Gallo's thesis had incorrect assumptions and experiments showed, seeking acclaim, he became eccentric and could no longer give lectures. Active antagonist factor had a minor impact on the simulation in every cycle, meeting defined criteria. Focus on the facts. There were lots of figures correlating with the initial role. The personality aspect and random factor. It was a feast for a GameDEC's mind. Codebreaker hummed and apparently took in the blue aspect. Oh shit, I got it! I unlocked analysis mode. Now all of Codebreaker's behavioural strategies were within reach. Examine the screen. Codebreaker did something and a fragment of knowledge popped into my mind, which could be summarised as: these monitors are designed for human beings and display simplified information. The AIs running the simulation know much more. What now? You must cross the expanse. Okay. About Jester. He found you, that's not good. Jester isn't AI created to control virtually, but more than that. I need to know more. Inhuman, eccentric, dangerous. He wants to get rid of me. I don't know why. He's a psychopath. I'm afraid of him. What's his function? He has a human form, but that goes against everything we've ever heard. He is capable of interacting with humans and posing as one, meaning that one of his functions is human communication. Maybe to talk to people playing the games created by Axis Mundae, maybe to talk to its creators. Another function is to oversee consistency between Axis Mundae and the programs under his control. He acts as an overseer, making sure that everything goes according to the planned scenarios, and he takes out the trash. What does that mean? He deletes everything incompatible with a location or scenario. If he can't delete something, he creates situations to cover it up. It's like a sci-fi crime story. Someone is killed supernaturally, but the Jester concocts situations where everything appears natural. Axis Mundae isn't a world where you would have to work, come up with a scenario to get rid of me. I'm just a piece of trash. Are you certain? What? What's his other functions? He also animates various events on occasion, pulls the strings, sometimes he doesn't even bother concealing his weird avatar. I'm talking about sensory worlds, I think, but I'm not sure. But it would be on brand for him, the puppet master, if he had free will, that is. But he doesn't have free will. Then he would be human, and he's not human. Are you certain he's AI? If he's human, then he's devoid of any human traits. I have more empathy in my code than he could ever have organically. I believe he's a program. It seems to me that Eleonora saw him once, for a fraction of a second, in this place, in many places at once. There was a flickering screen above the floor. It's Eleonora's image and there was an interface window. Simulation log access active. Analyze the cycle. No information. We don't know why Haggis DigiNet wasn't present in the start of the cycle, the same as with GameDEC 314. GameDEC 314. Previous cycle. As per Director Haggis' instruction, each cycle this actor is assigned a female slave role with increased empathy. Search the reports of Red. Red, dominant aspect registered. Digital mistress. No reports. Do not save the setup. Enslaved DigiNet. No. Rebellious AI. Correlation detected between the dominant aspect and the role. Preparing available reports. Enter optional fate modifier to narrow the scope of the search. Ally support. Eleanor was created by Director Jeffrey Haggis in BWI Labs. Her maker gave her increased intelligence and perceptiveness. DigiNet quickly discovered that she was a slave and started probing into company secrets. He deleted BWI data, sabotaged projects, and inserted bugs, realizing he couldn't keep her. Haggis gave her a mobrium and set her free. The ally support factor had a minor impact on the simulation in each cycle, meaning defined criteria. So that is how it was. Show your impatience. What was I supposed to do with this? Correlation detected. Fate. Random detrimental actor assigned. Creating relationship network. Eleanor was created by Director Jeffrey. He gave her exception. Oh yeah, it says the same thing. Kept her in a confined digital space. She developed synthetic skills to the point of extrasensory perception. Though she couldn't grasp the scheme a certain jester put her in, she managed to escape her prison and came to understand reality. Oh shit, see, we did something there. The screen slid out from the floor again. Report on the recently completed simulation, cycle 315. Verification in progress. Active antagonist factor had a minor impact on the simulation in every cycle, meeting defined criteria. I think we have to keep doing these. Bastards at the door. Hold on 2 seconds, lads. Some fuckers knocking on the door. Right, wait there. Let's leave for a second. Right, I'll call it an episode here and we'll be back to explore this further.